Alright guys, back for more Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. I did take a few days off since the last part, so there we go on that shit. Some of these songs are trickier than others.
Thunder!
I need to focus harder. Hit the wrong button. button to hit it. What? That was weird.
Seven days after Roxas was given a name and a place in Organization 13, he encountered number 14, Shion, and the gears of fate began to turn. The organization was made up of nobodies, those without hearts, and their goal was to complete Kingdom Hearts in order to become whole again. To achieve this,
not
the
anti-alias
key blade
cutscene,
that Roxas held
remastered
was an
cutscenes of
indispensable
358
tool.
days.
As the days passed, Roxas completed his missions. Along the way, he became closer friends with Axel and Shion. The organization had another goal as well, the creation of replicas. They had copied Sora's scattered memories and powers from Castle Oblivion into an artificial replica, resulting in Shion. Riku found out that this is what was keeping Sora from waking up. And Shion was distraught to learn that she was nothing more than a puppet. Axel did what he thought was best for everyone. And Roxas left the organization to find out who he truly was. Shion was determined to return her memories to Sora, so she paid a visit to Naminé. As she neared completion as a replica, Shion asked to be destroyed, and she wanted Roxas to be the one to do it. Trusting Roxas to set free the hearts they'd collected, Shion returned to the place she belonged.
Interesting that they didn't include a single
inside
frame of their
Sora.
actual fight. That was made as DLC for the PS4 version of 1.5 plus 2.5, and included in the base code of that game for Xbox. Or made as DLC while that was on PS4, and then included in the base code of the Xbox version of the game. That's really weird to me. Like, I don't understand that whatsoever. Okay, I'm at 68 right now for the stars. How many stars do I get just for completing this level? These levels on beginner? That's my question. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying about the anti-alias cutscenes of 358 Days, when it came to the 1.5 compilation, when they remastered the cutscenes of 358 Days into HD and the higher res character models and everything, backgrounds and everything, I think they must have recorded some of the lines when they originally made that game, and then they just had the actors record the rest of the dialogue, and probably, they definitely had Corey Burton re-record Christopher Lee's dialogue, because Christopher Lee was actually in that game as, Ansem. No, that was Wayne Allwine as Mickey. I think they had, Brett Elan, however you pronounce his last name. The dude who currently does Mickey in this series in English. They had him redub Wayne Allwine's lines, I believe, as well. Yeah, when it came to the cutscenes, when the games were ported to PS4 in 1.5 plus 2.5, they put the games into 1080p and they gave them a 4K patch on PS4 Pro, which is also on the Xbox version of the games. what happened afterwards is that, or what happened with that is that they didn't properly remaster the cutscenes of Days into 1080p, and they didn't give them proper anti-aliasing. And I don't understand why. It's like, you bring the other games up to 1080p, you increase the frame rate to 60 FPS, but you don't remaster. And it's the same with the cutscenes of Recoded, or not Recoded. So yeah, maybe Recoded, but also Rechain of Memories. What was I gonna say? Outside of the DLC cutscene, and the cutscenes ripped straight from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix for 358 Days, none of them have proper anti-aliasing. And it's distracting when you notice it, and you're, like, sensitive to that kind of shit.
Roxas headed for the organization's castle, but Riku blocked his path. Upon learning that Roxas was Sora's nobody, Riku unleashed all his powers of darkness to defeat him, paying no mind to the cost.
I think that the only reason that the
Roxas
cutscenes
awoke,
properly
ready to
anti-aliased
start
is
a
because they
brand
ripped
new
them
day
straight
of summer
from Kingdom Hearts 2
vacation.
Final Mix. And, like, they're probably, like, real-time cutscenes as well in Kingdom Hearts 2. So that makes sense for why those are anti-aliased. It's just distracting when they don't make the pre-rendered cutscenes. When they don't anti-alias the pre-rendered cutscenes as well. You know? I love Kingdom Hearts 2 just so fucking much. It's the story and the way it's told is dumb, but like, or no, it's a good story. It's just told not the best. But I love Kingdom Hearts 2. Part of that is the music. I loved the music in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think I've said that before in this playthrough, but the music in KH2 is just excellent. Really great compositions. The remastered or re-recorded versions for the HD version of Final Mix are really good. And yeah, Yoko Shimomura is a fucking genius when it comes to music.
Thunder!
Easiest song so far. I don't think I got hit by anything. Granted, though, I still am on beginner. Alright, I've played 2 songs since I was at 68 stars. I forgot to check that. Nice. $73. So one was worth like 3 and the other one was worth 2. Okay. I'm really surprised that they didn't give you, like, the original, or the classic trio with Sora, or with KH2 Sora. I can't remember. Yeah, it doesn't matter which order I go in, I don't think.
Thunder! Come on! There! Yeah!
Shit. I only realized that I needed to hit the, or R1, like, as I was doing that, so... It's funny, this definitely does have, like, a very, like, Chinese feel to it, but it also kind of sounds like a, I don't know, like, Irish. Yeah, I'm just really surprised that they didn't give us KH2 Sora. You think that they would? $170 total targets. I am genuinely surprised that this game was made in, I forget, Unity instead of Unreal Engine 4. I think that it would have been made in Unreal Engine 4. Granted, maybe Unity's a little bit easier to use than Unreal Engine 4, or maybe it's more compatible with the original assets from the earlier games. Who knows? I hit that. Like, I pressed the button to hit that shit. Press that shit at the right time. I double tap to just make sure. What? Hit 170 total glide targets? That must be for the higher, higher difficulties, or you have to replay the song. I was gonna say 100 Acre Woods, but it's just like, is 100 Acre Woods even represented in this shit? Because I don't think it is. Waltz of the Damned. That is interesting that they have that as the name of this song. I didn't even know that was the name of a song in Kingdom Hearts. At least not in English. You know. Hit the fucking button to hit it. I swear, there's like, on some of these songs there's more input lag than others, and I don't know why. was right. The last two parts did get copyright claimed. But luckily, I'm sharing the revenue with, or the revenue is shared with, the claimants, rather than, you know, them being pieces of shit and hogging it all. Nice. Vim and Vigor. Okay. It's funny, like, half the time when they hit those orbs, it seems like they're getting hit by the orbs by accident. They don't hit it on time. Unless they get hurt by it.
Thunder!
It's just how their animations work in conjunction with the explosions from those orbs. Like, those plant assholes. Yeah, the Underworld Heartless, that is not that good. Some of them are not that good. Like, they spice things up, but they're not great. Like, I think some of them could have been very much better designed. And some of them should have just been thrown away. Or the rest should have been thrown away. surprised Herc isn't the guest character for this. Or isn't a guest character, I guess. It's amazing in regards to, like, when you're just going through the highlights of one of these games, how much time the story actually takes to, like, explain and portray, versus how long the games actually can take and are. You know? Or, like, even just describe. It's just funny to me. What lies beneath? That's... what the hell? In that load screen, Sora had, like, blue eyes like he was, like, possessed or something. That doesn't happen until Dream Drop. Maybe. If that's even what that is. I think it's just like a sleep. The last bit where Xehanort tries to take over his body. Hitting the button to hit it. The game didn't register it for some reason. I don't think it's the controller. At least I hope not. Like, compared to my Xbox, I barely play my PS5. I literally only play the exclusives and some other games that I have that are third-party through it. And, it's like the only reason I have Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation is because when I bought 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 plus 2.5, and 2.8, the PS4 was the only system those games were on at the time, because for some reason Square Enix had the brilliant idea of not porting those games to Xbox at the same time that they ported on the PS4. Like, I understand not PC, or even Switch, but like, well, the Switch was in its infancy at the time. I don't even think it was out yet when 1.5 plus 2.5 and 2.8 came out, but like, come the fuck on. I don't understand that. Square Enix makes a lot of, like, weird financial decisions that don't make sense. Like, them looking for immediate gains, I guess, immediate financial gains, so they sell to Sony, like, timed exclusivity for some of their bigger games, and DLCs for some other games. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy XIV. Like, not being able to go to Xbox for some reason, even though they announced 14 was going to Xbox back in 2018. I'm pretty sure that they did that. I heard it somewhere. From, I'm pretty sure, an official, like, news outlet, so it's like an official, like, video game news outlet, so it's like, I don't know, Sony must have paid them off. It's genuinely stupid. And now they're paying the price, because, like, they're losing money, so it's like, I don't know. But it's just like, it wouldn't shock me if, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 did not make a lot of money on Xbox because there wasn't enough of a base on Xbox, because they just didn't release the other games before it. They shot themselves in the foot. And the stupidest thing is, they had like 2 years to get it right, but they didn't. And, like, the stupid thing is, it's not like Game Pass didn't exist by then. Game Pass did exist by then. Or by then. It's just that, they didn't take advantage at the time. It's really stupid. But they would put the HD collections and Kingdom Hearts 3 on Game Pass in, like, mid to late 2020. Okay. Like, I don't know. I've said it before, Square Enix make weird financial decisions that make no sense. Like, a lot of the time, their financial decisions make no sense. Like, not even from a business standpoint. And they're now wanting to, like, I know that they want to, like, invest in, like, cloud bullshit or whatever. There's, like, or not cloud, NFTs. Like, why? NFTs are a fucking dead market. And no one likes them.
Thunder.
It's really weird, because, like, it's weird, because, like, I see, like, Ubisoft and Square Enix as, like, equivalents to each other. Like, Ubisoft is basically the Western Square Enix, from what I can see. And Square Enix is like the Japanese Ubisoft equivalent. It's really fucking dumb.
Thunder.
It's like I should have stayed flying for that.
Back off. Ha-ha.
pressed the button at the right time, Dave. Come on. Some of the timings for this shit are weird. But yeah, it's like really fucking weird. And I just don't understand anything that Square Enix is doing. And then all the fucking Sony fanboys just make excuses. I mean, like, it's fucking weird with, Final Fantasy VII Remake in particular. It's just really fucking weird. Because, that game was only supposed to be, exclusive for 1 year when it was on PS4, from April 1st March, but then April 2020 to April 2021. Because Sony paid for exclusivity, and Square Enix made that abundantly clear that that's what happened on the packaging of the game itself. Then, they didn't port it to Xbox at the same time as PS5. What happened then is I'm pretty sure Sony bought exclusivity for that shit too, unless if they have, like, a contract for, like, certain game franchises getting exclusivity deals from their inceptions onwards for a certain number of years. Which also wouldn't surprise me if Sony did that. Sony play dirty. They play hardball. It's fucking, like, awful. But anyways, it's funny when you miss some of the enemies that are gonna get knocked back and you can see, like, where the challenge was supposed to be, you know? But, yeah, it's like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that game was only supposed to be, exclusive to PlayStation for a year. Then the PS5 version, Intergrade, was exclusive for 6 months, from June to December of 2021. Which is just like, okay, whatever. But then, December comes around, and the game goes to PC, but not Xbox. And it's like, what the fuck? Square Enix, I think, financially stands more to gain from, like, putting their games on shit like, Game Pass. Instead of, accepting money for exclusivity deals from Sony. It's really fucking dumb. Because they do the Game Pass shit with other companies. Or they do, with other games, I mean. And it's just like, come the fuck on. You guys stand to make more money from better and more smarter financial decisions than this. I just don't understand what the fuck is going on at Sony. Or not Sony, Square Enix. I don't think anyone really does. And it's just like, I understand the sequels to Final Fantasy VII Remake, hitting PlayStation before, anywhere else. Like, I understand that's the exclusivity deal. And it's just like, okay, I get that. What I don't understand is, like, when you port it to PC, and, like, it doesn't go to the other console for the game that's already out, because bullshit reasons, because you guys are greedy with money. And now Square Enix are seeing the, fruits of their labor. Like, they're seeing the consequences of their stupidity now. Like, I saw a tweet this morning of, like, apparently a report by some news outlet that was just, like, talking about Square Enix and, like, how they're losing money, and it's like, I don't understand. And it's funny because, like, throughout the 2010s, Square Enix pretty much lost a lot of money through, like, bad financial decisions and bad decisions with their games, and it's just like, then they started to bounce back, but then, like, because they started making more, like, smart decisions with their time, money, and efforts of their dev teams, and it's like, I don't know. Then they started, like, selling off Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal, and also some of their franchises like Tomb Raider and Deus Ex and all that. The Marvel deal, I think, is what really did them in for them to start making the Avengers game, because the Avengers game sucked. And it cost them a lot of money just to license that shit. And then I think they're like, for some reason, they're setting way too high of, like, goals and expectations for a lot of their games to meet. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, why they're doing this shit. You know? That's a really good song. But yeah, I just don't know. Square Enix needs to like get better financial advisors. Sorry, just checking Discord real quick. Alright guys, I'm going to pause here and continue in the next one.